Hi, I'm Vernice Tantuco, an entertainment and lifestyle reporter for Rappler, and today we're here live with Quest. Hi, hello Quest.
What's up?
He shot to fame in 2012 with Siga Lang, and today he's actually gonna sing for us and perform for us that very song.
Yes.
So it's been years since that song became really popular, and you along with it.
Yeah.
How's it been?
Uh, Fun, lots of ups and downs, but at the end of the day, I think it's worth it, especially if you know you're doing what you love and
Yeah.
you're doing what you believe you're meant to do. So I'm gonna take everything in, the good, the bad, the victories and the defeats. So
And that was the song that sort of started it all, like
Yeah.
your whole career. What were you thinking when you were writing it?
I was in the bus. I was in the bus in Commonwealth. Ka-ordinary bus ako nun papuntang Alabang because my auntie lives there. So every weekend I would go to Commonwealth when I was in high school. And then mga fourth year ako nun And then starting fourth year, I would always go there college. And then it was around 2006, 2007. I was in the bus. I was writing. I just decided to write a song. Like I just wanted to write a song. So it really started with the chat. Like I was in the bus. I was like humming, whoa, oh, 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 oh. So I was writing the song. Nahuli nga yung chorus Nahuli yung chorus when I was writing it. But I couldn't finish the chorus along the way until we passed by the Guadalupe Bridge. And during that time, a telco had their tagline. And I was like, I looked up, lang visible, sige lang, sige. And I looked up and I said, so abot mo ang mundo. And I got that, wrote it, and I finished the song when I got home. And then it was actually it was slower when we finished it. I was in the studio with my manager now, Bong, and we were like, oh, record na yun to. And it was a slower version.
Yeah.
And then I lost track of it. Nakalimutan namin yung song. I lost the lyrics, 2007 yun And then we forgot about it. But we did attempt to send it to Globe, like, oh, they might like, but they didn't like it. It's okay.
Well, yeah, now
blessing.
you're here.
Yep.
It's okay.
So, and eventually 2011, around November, December, I was cleaning my room, I saw the notebook.
Uh-huh.
When I saw the notebook, I was like, oh my goodness, ito pala yun, buhay ka pa. So I called my then producer, arranger, Bojam of Flip Music, and I was like, dude, I have this song, we need to work on this song. And said, drop by the studio. So I went to the studio, I gave him my bags, this is my idea for the song, and then he built the music, and then I recorded, and then we released it. Una, free download pa lang siya. And then ang daming
Where
like,
did you release it?
we just really,
Just
through Soul Fiesta,
Okay.
soulfiesta.blogspot.com. That's
wala pang no albums back
no
then
albums
yet.
back then.
Yeah.
Well, I released the first one, Revolution, 2010. Actually, I released an album first, 2010, and then it flopped. It's okay, learning
Yeah.
experience. Charge that to experience. And then we moved on. I started to think of how am I gonna, bounce back from this. That's when Sige Lang came back to resurrect it from my life. And then we recorded it, free download muna, and then we decided to shoot a music video. Gave it the mix, we gave it the magic. Next thing you know, it went number one in magic, it went number one in mix. All three charts, the Daily Top 10, the Pinoy Mix chart, and the Hit chart. It went number one for 3 weeks, and then it went number one in magic. That started it all. Actually, it was okay. It jump-started. After that, Chot Reyes came to me and talked about Gilas Pilipinas and how they wanted that
yes.
as the anthem. And then from then on, ayun na, tuloy-tuloy na siya.
And I think a lot of people use that as their anthem as
Yeah,
well.
Girl Scouts of the Philippines.
Yeah.
A lot, like a lot. I mean, if you go to YouTube, I've seen more than 15 music videos done by students, by the Girl Scouts of the Philippines, Gilas Pilipinas, and other organizations. And I allowed them to. Because at that point, I realized that it became the anthem of, the people. So, except, one time that a politician came to me and he wanted to use it for his campaign. I had to say no. Kasi nga, I don't want it to be associated to one person. I want it to be everyone's anthem. So, yeah.
So you talked about your flops earlier, like your first album, your
Yeah.
2010 album. Did you learn anything about yourself from those flops?
Oh yeah, work with the right team.
Mm.
You know, at that moment, you know, kung sino yung available, sila yung kinuha ko. You know, I'm not putting them down, but they helped me a lot. These guys, it's not even their fault. You know, I don't believe it's their fault. You know, but it was meant to happen. That you know, it didn't play out well for me. But if there's anything I learned is that you don't just, you know, especially with its art, it's your art. You can't just wing it. You have to sit down, think about it, find the right people to work with, find the right people who will shoot down your bad ideas, you know, if they need to, and help you, you know, cultivate the music that I have. And I am so proud to say that right now I am with a great team, from
Yeah.
producers to arrangers to sound engineers, up to the point of the band that I'm with, that plays with me every time. I have the right team. I'm so glad I found the right team.
Okay. And now you're going to sing that song
Yeah.
that started it all. So go ahead.
Yes. Let's go. Rappler. Rappler, kung gusto mong sumabay sa office, ha? Try mo lang. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito na naman tayo, bagong simula. Huminga ng malalim, alisin ang kaba. Tapos na ang kahapon, pwede na yang itapon. Wag lang ang mga araw, dapat yan ay ibaon. Katulong mo sa panibagong hamon. May paparating na bagong alon. Pwede kang lamunin o pwede mong sabayan. Yung aral ng kahapon, pwede kanyang gabayan. Kung ako sa'yo, tumayo ka na dyan. Huwag ka na magpahuli, kami ay sundan. Magpungusan, liwanag, abuti ng tala. Pagkatapos pakita sa mundo, pusong nagbabaga. Upang lahat ay mamulat sa aking susulat. Marinig sa lahat ang aking ulat. Huwag mabahala, ako ang bahala. Kasangga natin si Bathala. Walang imposible, sige lang, sige. Abot mo ang mundo, malapit malayo. Sama-sama tayo hanggang sa dulo. Ano man ang pagsubok, di susuko. Alam kong kaya mo. Sige lang, sige, sige lang, sige. Walang imposible. Walang imposible. Nagniningning ang pangarap ng iyong pusong humihiling. Nakalimutan ang kahapon, sana'y dinggin. Sigaw ng aking puso, hindi susuko, hindi susuko. Ilabas ang iyong pangarap, huwag mo yang itatago. Samahan mo ng sipag at tatag ng puso. Tumayo ka sa iyong silya, ikaw ngayon ang bida. Wala nang pipigil pa, eto na, eto na. Walang imposible, sige lang, sige. Abot mo ang mundo, malapit malayo. Sama-sama tayo hanggang sa dulo. Ano man ang pagsubok, di susuko. Alam kong kaya mo. Sige lang, sige, sige lang, sige. Walang imposible. Walang imposible. Walang imposible. Oh, oh, oh. Eh. Hanggat ako'y humihinga, sugod lang laban pa. Pangarap abutin, kumislap tulad ng mga bituin. Sige lang, di ka nag-iisa. Sige lang, sige po. Walang imposible, sige lang, sige. Abot mo ang mundo. oh. Alam kong kaya mo. Sige lang, sige, sige lang, sige. Walang imposible. Yeah. Walang imposible. Walang imposible. Yeah, yeah. Sige lang, sige, sige lang, sige. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Bang.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, for those of you who are just joining us now, that was Quest live at the Raptor Newsroom. He just sang his song Sige Lang for us. To the delight of our editors, I caught some of them smiling in the background.
Yes.
So, you are going to sing more songs for us.
Yes.
But first, we're going to ask you more questions.
Just no math
Yeah.
questions.
Okay, promise.
Okay.
So, for those of us who are maybe just discovering you now or came across us now, I know you get asked this question a lot, but why Quest?
Quest is, it's really more than just an artist name. It's actually the vision for everything that I'm doing now. The goal is to be able to take people on a journey. That every time you hear my music, it takes you on a journey. Enlightenment, understanding, revelation. I don't know what that is that you're going through, but I hope when you hear my music, it takes you on an adventure. So I got the name Quest. It was really a struggle because you rarely come up with an artist name with just one syllable.
Yeah.
Quest. So
But what's your real name?
my real name is Jose Villanueva III. Di ba? Give it up
Yeah.
for Jose Villanueva III. Well, I don't think that's gonna,
Yeah.
So I think I decided on that around 2006. Around 2006, like, hey, that's a cool name. If ever,
It's been 10 years.
no, actually, I've been doing this since 1999 in my current manager in his home studio, Turbulence Productions
Oh.
represent. So we've been doing this, we've been playing around. Like I have like songs that I will not let anyone hear, not even my children. That's how bad that is, I've been playing around with music since 1999. It really became an escape for me. So
But you also had a normal job, yeah?
yeah, I had a normal job. I used to be part of a church. I'm a church boy. Di yan halata, but I'm a church boy. I used to work full time in a local church here, and I was part of the music ministry. So my day job is still music, to be able to handle singers and musicians from our church, to be able to help them, train them.
Yeah.
And I was full time for almost at least 2-3 years.
Oh, but your dream was really to be a recording artist.
Nah,
no?
yeah, no joke. My dream, the biggest dream that came to me, I wanted to be an MMA fighter. Like I wanted to fight, yeah.
Damn.
But it didn't work out. Second name basketball. Pero masyado maliit. Hindi na ako lumaki. Hindi pa sumikat na laos na. But I really wanted that. Music was just a pastime for me. It was an escape. Background check lang. Syempre, I grew up in a very hostile home. Poverty, I grew up in poverty.
Yeah.
My dad passed away 16 years ago. He was into drugs also. So it was really a struggle for me growing up. Music was my escape. It wasn't really, I never thought I would be where I am right now. Siguro na-realize ko lang nag-gifting ko tong music when I was around 26 years old.
Who were the artists you looked up to when you were a kid?
Gary V. Gary V helped me a lot growing up. When I would go to my auntie's house, I would wait for everyone to sleep. I would sneak into my cousin's room, steal his Faces of Love cassette tape, and go to the sala and sit down in mahinang volume lang. So the first song I ever memorized was Look in Her Eyes. And then Each Passing Night. So, ang laking tulong ni Gary V sa akin. He kept me sane. So, and then, came Francis Magalona,
Yeah.
another icon that I wish I was able to work with, but his legacy lives on. Francis M.
Is that why you started to rap?
No, Tupac Shakur
Oh.
influenced me to
Okay.
rap, really rap. It was Gary V, Francis M, and then high school it was Eraserhead, River Maya, Stone Temple Pilots, and you got Bush, you got Guns N' Roses. Kasi ang layo ng hip hop in R&B. And I was late high school and when I heard Brian McKnight, I'm like, whoa, who is this guy? And then I started digging deep, and then Bong started giving me music and CDs and to listen to, and I'm like blown away kasi I think I felt at home in that genre, hip hop and R&B. And then Tupac was just, for me, icon.
Okay.
So he started that. Until now, if you ask me, I'd still choose to rapping than singing. Mas gusto ko pang mag-rap kaysa kumanta. So, but I've learned to balance both.
Okay. Well, you're gonna sing one of your new songs, newer
Yes.
songs for us today.
Newer songs.
Now.
This is from the latest album. This one's entitled Paborito. This actually is a collaboration with a great singer, Reese Lansangan.
Yeah.
So this is a song that we did together, but she's not here. Hi Reese, love you. And it's a feel-good song, so I hope everybody feels good tonight. Walang hugot ngayong gabi. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Go ahead. Thank you.
hey. Paborito. Ikaw lang talaga mula noon hanggang ngayon. Huwag ka nang magtataka, hindi na magbabago yun. Kung ikaw ay musika, press play, repeat, loop. Ikaw yung librong di ko maibaba. You're my best-selling book. Parang teleserye hindi pwede palampasin. Parang good morning text na kailangan masend. Ikaw pa rin ang una, di kailangan magduda. Kabisado na kita, like my favorite game. I know you by heart. Up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, select, start. Ikaw ang aking paborito. Tanong mo kahit sino, pagmasdan mo ang ngiti ko. Ikaw ang dahilan, sana palagi kang nandito. Para araw-araw mismo, kahit kailan, kahit saan. Ikaw ang aking paborito. Kung si Goma may Lucy, si John may Marcia, si Kiko may Shawi, si Popoy may Basha. Kailangan kita, mahirap mag-isa. Walang pagpipilian, ikaw lang talaga ang tunay. Ikaw ang kulay sa aking buhay. Umaga, tanghali, gabi, hindi mauumay. Oh my. Parang slice of life, sila rin lang ang hinahanap. Parang that's entertainment sa mga batang nangangarap. Ikaw pa rin ang una, di kailangan magduda. Kabisado na kita, like my favorite song. I know you by heart. Da-da-da, dati, da-da-da-da, dati. Ikaw ang aking paborito. Tanong mo kahit sino, pagmasdan mo ang ngiti ko. Ikaw ang dahilan, sana palagi kang nandito. Para araw-araw mismo, kahit kailan, kahit saan. Ikaw ang aking paborito. Halika rito, ikaw mismo. Ikaw ang aking paborito. Vanilla ice cream na may chocolate syrup sa ibabaw na umaapaw. Tapos suot pa yung t-shirt na pampaswerte. Araw-araw kahit umaalingasaw. Yung sapatos na sira yung swelas, pilit pa rin sinusuot. Yung lumang Ray-Ban pa rin kahit na baluktot. Ayaw bitawan na yung pagkawala niya. Kasi yung paborito ko parang ikaw lang yan. Di naluluma sa mata ko, bago pa rin. Di ko papapalit kahit may bago dumating. Ang layo lang narating, iba pa rin ang dating. Parang Alice Dixon lang, ang ganda mo pa rin. Ulit-ulit, tinabalik-balikan. Para lutuin na hindi mo mapapalitan. Walang kapalit yan, para sa akin lang custom made. Walang makakadaig, be custom made. Ikaw ang Tanong mo kahit sino, pagmasdan mo ang ngiti ko. Ikaw ang dahilan, sana palagi kang nandito. Para araw-araw mismo, kahit kailan, kahit saan. Oh, ikaw ang aking paborito. Tanong mo kahit sino, pagmasdan mo ang ngiti ko. Ikaw ang dahilan, sana palagi kang nandito. Para araw-araw mismo, kahit kailan, kahit saan. Ikaw ang aking paborito. Halika rito, ikaw mismo. Ikaw ang aking paborito. Halika rito, ikaw mismo. Ikaw ang aking paborito. Yeah.
All right, so that was Quest with Paborito, a song he usually sings with Reese Lansangan. But we don't have Reese here today. We are live at the Rappler newsroom, and Quest here, actually, he is singing for us
Yeah.
in the newsroom. He has a tour coming up. If you want to check it out, you can find the details on his Facebook page, his
Yes.
social media pages. And he is going to sing more for us, but again, a few questions. So you were saying you came from a very, like your background, your childhood background was it was a bad situation.
Yeah.
But you are so positive. I mean, you were just saying no bad vibes here tonight.
Yeah.
You know, all your songs are very positive. Even the stuff that you tweet is positive. So
98%.
how do you stay so happy all the time?
It's a choice. There's always a choice. There's always two sides of everything, you know. I always tell people, I've seen so many people complaining, but I rarely see people being grateful. You know, you complain about the things you don't have, but most of us forget to be thankful for the things that we have. So I think I'm in that angle we're in. You know, I'm gonna leave the complaining. I'm gonna leave the ranting to other rappers. If you want to rap about how bad the situation is, you go do it. You know, I'm not against it, but I think I want to be able to create the balance we're in. Hey, there's always a silver lining here. You know, in every storm, in every dark cloud, there's always a silver lining. I want to be, at least I try my best to be the silver lining. You know, in the music industry now. You know, if things are getting bad, you know, try to make them smile. If things, the situation is not good, then I will try my best to find something positive and share it to the world through my music.
Do you have any songs that you wrote when you were in a bad place? Or maybe a sadder song that you wrote?
Actually, I do. I rarely write sad songs, but there's this one song that I was forced, to write because of a project. It was an independent film, Ang Kwento Nating Dalawa, by Direk Nestor. And then they asked me to write a love song, a heartbreak song, which I've been through, in the past. So I had to dig deep in my past and, kinutkot ko yung mga sugat, just to be able to shed one tear and then write the song. And then we released it. We released the snippets of film, but people started clamoring for the full song. So I went back to the studio, re-recorded it, and then released it. And man, it's a bittersweet because a lot of people are responding well to the song.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be able to be, ayoko na yung hugot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wrote one. It's entitled Walang Hanggan. You can check it out on my Spotify. Good vibes tayong ngayong gabi.
Well, most of your songs are also very inspiring. I'm sure you inspire a lot of other people. Who are you inspired by?
You know what? Life inspires me. My family inspires me. My 5 sisters inspire. One of my biggest inspirations is yung mga kapatid ko, yung family ko. To be able to withstand what we've gone through in this lifetime. I think sila mismo, sila yung pillar ko sa buhay ko, yung family ko, my mom and my 5 sisters. My grandmother, who majority of my my elementary and high school, even college, she was the one who supported us. She was my guardian. Kasi nga, dysfunctional yung family ko. So she supported me throughout. She is also one of my strongest inspirations in life. So actually, one of the songs I'll be singing later, actually the last song I'll be singing is, she's one of the biggest, the biggest chunk of my inspiration writing that song is her. So that, my family, I put a high premium on my faith. I'm a hindi lang halata, but I'm a very spiritual guy. I value the Bible. I do my best, to be able to live everything written in it and just be able to be an instrument of love. I know a lot of so-called spiritual people are spreading hate right now, but that's not me. That's not the kind of, that's not the kind of religion. The only religion that we live by is love. Everything else for me is a relationship. It's not forced. It's not, everything that I have in my faith right now with God is organic. The only religion that I live by and I believe in is love. So, I want to take this time also, if you call yourself, a believer, if you're spiritual and then you spread hate, get out of here. This is good vibes, love, support, respect to everyone. So, isa yan sa mga pinakamalaking hugot ko when I write songs is my faith. I believe my music is an extension of myself. So everything you hear about me is a snippet or a chunk of my life that I want to share to the world. So.
And the next song you're gonna sing for us is Golden.
Yeah,
Can you tell us a bit about it?
This is a love song that I envision myself in the future, especially in this day and age where you see, TV shows that promote infidelity, promiscuity, and I'm an old school when it comes to this. I believe in love that will last. I believe in love. I believe that love is a decision you make. It's not just an emotion. It's a decision that you make. So I wrote this song entitled Golden, and I want to be able to sing this to my wife one day.
Aww.
And to be able to sing this to her every day. Well, not every day, but once in a while I'll sing this to her. Maybe when we're 50, I still sing this to her. And this is how I want it. This is how I want, just a chunk of how my love story, how I want it to be. So.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, this one's Golden, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this. Freckles on your face, constellations I like to trace. That curve from hip to waist, where you let my hands play. The scar you show it bright, play with your hair like a little child. Crooked teeth, beautiful smile, mine, oh mine. Playful kisses in the morning, you look silly when you're yawning. Stay in bed until the dawn ends. Let's be forever young then. The way you say my name, I love the way ink blends to your skin. I can't explain, don't know where to begin. It's okay, as long as this don't end. I keep holding till we're golden. A love like this won't end, so keep holding till we're golden. I don't want this to end, keep holding till it's golden. A love like this won't end, so keep holding till we're golden. Hey, yeah. My ride or die love, my do or die love, the kind that I will never get tired of. Rest of my life love, reaching the heights of the heavens above, spiritual kind love. You got me tied up, morning to night love. What we have I will forever take pride of. One of a kind love, no one can find love. One in all humanity made for my love. Hearts dancing to the tune of destiny. You got the recipe to bring out the best in me. I am blessed to be experiencing this ecstasy, such intensity when you're right here next to me. So here's my heart, baby, you can have it. Stay close until love becomes a habit. The Proverbs 31 vibe, baby, you have it. Let's make it happen. Let's make this golden. Keep holding so this won't end. I don't want this to end. Keep holding till we're golden. Let's make this golden. Keep holding so this won't end. A love like this won't end. Keep holding till we're golden. Could this be the most beautiful girl in the world? I really think you are. Shit. Just wait to see. You're the reason God made a girl. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. I don't want this to end. Keep holding so this won't end. Let's make this golden. Keep holding so this won't end. A love like this won't end. Keep holding so this won't end. I don't want this to end. Keep holding. Oh, let's make this golden. Keep holding so this won't end. A love like this won't end. Keep holding so this won't end. Let's make this golden. Keep holding so this won't end. A love like this won't end. Keep holding. Oh, go holding. Go holding. Go holding. Golden, golden. Golden, golden, golden. Let's make this golden. Golden. Hey.
And that was Quest with Golden. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
A song he wrote for his future wife. And that was his second to last song for us tonight. We're heading into your last song.
Yeah.
You're singing for us one of the songs that also catapulted you
Yes.
to your fame right now, Saludo.
Saludo.
And you were saying earlier it was inspired, a lot of it was inspired by your grandmother who raised you. Can you tell us a bit more about where you were when you were writing that song?
Well, there was nothing spectacular. There wasn't a spectacular, moment. But I think when I decided I wanted to write a song to honor people, I wanted to write a song that honors. I've been hearing songs that puts people down. That's and in behalf of hip hop, I would like to apologize. Hip hop is very arrogant. Masyado kaming mayabang, masyado kaming madaldal, masyado kaming pabida, and I wanted to be able to, do something different for hip hop, to introduce hip hop as not just something that you use to brag, but something that you can use to express positive things. And at the time we're in, people complain about our country. I wanted to single out the few people that work hard, that do things right, that make the people that make their families proud. The Manny Pacquiaos, the people that bring honor to our country. They might be few, but they have enough power to change, this nation. So I wanted to write a song, but I couldn't start. So the first jump point was my grandmother. She didn't have to, but she raised me and my sisters, brought us to school, paid for tuition, made sure that we lived right, even, still believed in us when we mess up. So, isa siya sa mga pinakamalaking inspirasyon ko nung sinulat ko yung kanta. And then it went on from there. I started thinking of people that has been inspiring, in my life and in this country. So, I dedicate this to our OFWs. Umabot sa mga OFWs natin, umabot na kay Manny Pacquiao, Paeng Nepomuceno, and all the greats, that has brought honor to our country. So this song is basically, my salute to everyone, the unsung and the heroes that has brought honor to this country, even to your family. If you're a hardworking parent working 9 to 5 and beyond for your children, this song is for you, and I want to honor you for that. So,
And you've come such a long way since you first started out,
yeah.
like way before your first the song that brought you to fame,
Yes.
way before Saludo.
Way before. So,
Yeah. So, what's next for you?
Right now, I'm pretty busy finishing the tour. Finishing, the details for the tour.
Mhm.
I have decided one of the riskiest things, I've ever done, and I'll be doing is, coming up with a nationwide tour. So I'm gonna be doing a nationwide tour, independently, produced by me, and a few good men like Koy Busalia and Bong Andres, and these two guys. I want to honor them also, as helped me a lot in my career. They have been, such a great support pillars ko sila. They've been so, not only are they good friends, but this song is for them also. Not only are they good friends, but they're such great, excellent men. They know when to rebuke me, they know when to tell me off, they know when I'm doing a good job, and they just keep pushing me to be a better individual, not just an artist. So props to them. Kaming tatlo, with the help of people from Davao, independent events producers from Davao CDO. Basically, we tapped events producers from each leg, like Davao, and then we gave them the idea, the proposal for the tour, and they built it on from there. So I just came from Davao a few days ago to check the venue. So we locked in our venue for our first leg, July 30. So it's gonna be starting July 30. I'm gonna be in Davao, and then I'm gonna go to CDO, and then I'm gonna go to General Santos, and then Bacolod, and then Cebu, and then Dumaguete, and then Batangas, and then I'm gonna go to Baguio. I'm gonna go to Antipolo, Rizal, and then I'm gonna go to Quezon City, Manila, and Alabang. I think I'm gonna end the tour in Alabang, where I'm from. I'm from the south. So, but in between, I'm also flying to Singapore to do a show.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna announce more
Nice.
of that soon. But everything's opening up for me, and I'm a believer. I'm a true believer of hard work.
Mhm.
I'm a true believer of faith in hard work. So I believe that this will not be in vain. Ha 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 ha. If you're from that area, I promise you, we're gonna be releasing posters and videos just to show you what's up. It's not a what do you call this, a 3-set gig. It's actually a show from start to finish. What we do in Davao, we do in every leg. So, and with that, I've also invited with me to join the tour good friends in the industry. We're gonna post that soon. One of my good friends, one of the best hip hop artists, probably the best rapper in the country today, is gonna be joining me in the tour, and also one of my favorite singers in the country today. One of the most angelic voices that you've ever heard. She's also in my album. So watch out. And then more people are coming into tour. Just to pitch the vision to them that this is what's it all about. And lahat sila, their game. So we're excited. We're pretty excited. We're pretty excited to push in with the tour. The tour is entitled Underdog Season. Basically, we want to honor the unsung. We want to honor these young kids. Basically, my market are, high school and college students. I want to be able to tell them that it doesn't matter where you're from as long as you know where you're going. I want to inspire them to not let outside circumstances dictate their future. That if they have a dream, regardless of whether they have the millions or they live in the, in the lowest of the lows, if they have a dream, I want to inspire them to fight for it. Because I had a dream, I fought for it, and I am where I am right now because I fought for it. Together with a great team. I did not do this alone. I don't think I can take credit for my success alone because I am surrounded with great men and women who supported me in this journey. And the same with them. I want to be able to tell them this is not really a format, but it worked for me. It might work for you.
Yeah.
Work hard, find the right people, never give up, and believe.
And with that, you are going to sing
Saludo,
Saludo
yeah.
for us.
Maraming
you.
salamat. This is my last song. Thank you for having me. Rappler, you guys are an inspiration also. Thank you. This one's for Rappler also. You guys started a few years ago, 4 years ago, with how many in the group? 10, 11, 12, and look at you guys now, and multiplied, exponential, and thank you, Rappler, and you guys continue to do what you're doing. No bias, just truth. Thank you. Thank you. And this one's for you guys. Saludo.
Ito ang alay ko, ito ang storya nyo. Alamat na kailangan makilala ng buong mundo. Isang pagpupugay, kailangan ipag-iwang. Pasasalamat at kayo'y isinilang. Di pangkaraniwan, para siyang superhero. Hinarap lahat ng pagsubok, yung iba hindi biro. Meron siyang misyon, kaya walang takot sumabak. Mga buhay na nakasalalay sa kanyang pangarap. Parang pelikula, action, adventure, drama. May konting comedy, ng story na pangmasa. Galing sa wala, akala mo talo na tapos. Yung pala siya yung bida, kaya lahat sila paos. Nasisigaw, kakikiyaw, selebrasyon. Buong mundo magtataka, kakaibang okasyon. Itaas ang kamay, sumigaw na hoy! Ito ang araw mo, bayaning Pinoy. Saludo sa mga bida na tunay na nagpakita ng husay dito sa liga ng buhay. Saludo mga kampiyon, mga nakilang hindi sumuko, di nagpaalila. Saludo sa inspirasyon, karagdagan lakas. Salamat, tumaan kayo sa tamang landas. Saludo kami sa inyo, ay saludo, saludo. Walang balak sumuko, walang planong bumuho. Tagumpay ng walang iba, binigay niya buong puso. Hinarap lahat ng tuso, pati mga abuso. Nanatiling tapat sa pangarap hanggang naging puso. Ang buhay positibo, agresibo mismo. Kaya pinarangalan siyang bayaning Pilipino. Taas noo kahit pango, di nabigo, di nalito, di huminto. Inabot niya ang ginto, ngayon tahimik na lahat ng kritiko. Mukhang bibig na rin nila ang mga hirit mo. Hanggang nag-trending ang daming likes, di na makalimutan. Front page, headlines, hanggang sa kanto, laman ang kwentuhan. Pagkasa'y pinagsaluhan, pero di na upusan. Binigay ng lubusan hanggang sa huling hantungan. Buhay na buhay, walang humpay, tagumpay. Saludo sa mga bida ng tunay na nagpakita ng husay dito sa liga ng buhay. Saludo mga kampiyon, mga dakilang hindi sumuko, di nagpaalila. Saludo sa inspirasyon, karagdagan lakas. Salamat, tumaan kayo sa tamang landas. Saludo kami sa inyo, ay saludo. Sabi daw walang pag-asa, pero tinapos. Sabi daw imposible, pero di pa rin natakot. Sabi nila mahirap, pero nagpursige. Kaya lahat sila ngayon, sige lang, sige nung lahat. Umurong siya, sumugod nung lahat. Lumubog, Rappler, hindi nalunod. Natutong maglakad sa tubig, pananampalataya. Diyos ang kanyang akibat, kaya walang hindi kaya. Paglaki ko, gusto ko maging katulad nyo. May pagmamalaki sa buong mundo. Ikaw ang dahilan kung ba't hindi ako susuko. Taos pusong pasasalamat, isa kang alaman. Saludo sa mga bida na tunay na nagpakita ng husay dito sa liga ng buhay. Saludo mga kampiyon, mga dakilang hindi sumuko, di nagpaalila. Saludo sa inspirasyon, karagdagan lakas. Salamat, tumaan kayo sa tamang landas. Saludo Kami sa inyo, saludo. Kayo ang bida na tunay magpapakita ng husay dito sa liga ng buhay. Saludo. Mga kampyon, mga dakilang hindi susuko, di magpapaalila. Saludo. Sa inspirasyon, karagdagan lakas, salamat dadaan kayo sa tamang landas. Saludo. Kami sa inyo ay saludo. Saludo. Rappler, please. Thank you. Maraming salamat sa pagkakataon. More power to you guys.